How we doing, guys? Welcome. It's Kraken here, back with 7 Days to Die, Navezgane, and we are on day number 14. It is going to be Horde Night tonight. I'm just burning a few things up now into the forge. That's going to need one extra little bit. If you burn your iron tools or iron weapons individually, like this, you don't lose any of your iron. If you scrap a tool, you always lose 25%, and that will give you this type of iron. So sometimes it's worth, if you're just sitting around for night time, not much else to do, then it is worth just keeping an eye on it and lobbing some things in there. Right, we need to build a cement mixer. I left the trader last night and I dug up a load of sand. Let's get a cement mixer on the go. There we go. One cement mixer on the go. Got some cobblestone on me. Now, I've been having a little look at this out here. This pole is really difficult to walk under. See? Seems to let you do it one way, and then it causes you issues. Yes, we can crouch and do it. That worries me about putting a line of these across. Need to upgrade this. It does worry me a little bit about putting a whole line of 5 of these, because we're going to end up getting stuck between 2 of them and struggling to run out. Maybe we'll put poles on the first. Is it pole? Yeah, wooden pole. Maybe we'll put them on the first 2. For definite. Because I reckon... copy rotation. I reckon that our reach is going to be good enough. Even from here. So even if we have the first 2 up, I think we're easily going to be able to reach that. And then if things look like they're getting bad and we need to retreat, we can run back. Yeah, that might be a plan. Might be a plan. I'm going to not leave these as poles, because I reckon zombies got more chance of getting stuck when they start randomly hitting things. If they do decide to knock one of these out, that could cause some big issues for us. So I'm going to fill definitely this gap in. Obviously we have got the Horde tonight, so we just need to make sure that before we go and do anything else after the frustrating episode of day 13 of getting all the same quests, that we are 100% ready to go for this Horde Night. Obviously day 7 was extremely easy. If something like that happens again, we will quit out of the game, come back in to restart the Horde again. So if you log out of the game before 4 o'clock in the morning, the Horde will restart. So you can give this base a proper testing. So after I left you guys yesterday, I did put a few skill points in. Strength tree, I put another one into mother load, just because I wanted to get the sand as easy as possible. So we've now got that 4 out of 5. I do want to put another one into here, but we were one-shotting the sand. So for sand it didn't matter, but I don't think we'll be one-shotting the normal clay soil. Sexy Saurus, we're now 4 out of 5, so that'll really help us tonight. When we can, hopefully, we're halfway through the point now. Hopefully, we can get that up to get another one out tonight, before tonight, and I can put one in there. So we're halfway to our next point. Right, I didn't realise, but they'd actually... I think there might have been a door there. Might have been. Right. Now, what I do want to do, though, is I want to protect this machine in here. So, let's just get a few of these things out of the way. Because this vending machine actually works. So that means that will restock every single day. So, we just get a few things away from it. Let's get rid of this sign that just makes this annoying buzzing noise. There we go. That's got rid of you. Get rid of the fridges. Okay. Ooh. Got some friends. Good night. Cash register, let's get rid of you. There we go. Now I haven't actually checked to whereabouts this will come up in my base. So if we were to do, it's 250, right, okay. So if we get our pickaxe quickly. I don't know how big the ceiling is. Is this just going to be 1 deep or is this going to be 2? So what I want to do is just build a hatch and maybe a little ladder so we can literally just come down and use it. There we go. Perfect. So if we build a ladder, 2 of those. Nice and simple. That we're going to need 3. There we go. And then we'll put a hatch on top of that. And if we now build this around it, then we'll have our own private vending machine that will restock every single day, just like that, which will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, nice and protected. So I'll just upgrade this to cobblestone for the second, just like we've been doing the other stuff. The cement mixers should be done by now, and we can just start turning everything into concrete and reinforced concrete as we go along. But there's no reason for the zombies to even try and break into here because the ladder's way off the floor. So they should hopefully just ignore this. And then at some point we will go to the trouble of actually completely securing the whole building so they can't even get inside. But you'll always get some that just want to randomly hit on things and break into things. So there we go. We got a hatch now upstairs by our base down to here, and we can use the vending machine if we so wish. Which, as farming is, there's no point to doing any farming in Alpha 18 because you've got a chance of getting food poisoning from anything you make yourself. I think we're going to be using that vending machine a lot. I've upgraded all of these now as well. I just need to put the tips around the outside just to make that look a little bit better. Right, we're going to grab ourselves some food and a drink. There we go. Put a few things quickly away. Put that in there, put that in there. I wrenched up a few more things downstairs. Leave that up there. So we've got the stone and cobblestone in there ready for the cement. So we need to, because to make cement you need this cement mix here. You need the crushed sand and small stone, and it's all 1 for 1. So let's put that in. So we have actually got room for 2, but we should be alright for the second. So actually we may as well get some going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cement mix. There we go, 2,600. So that will get us going nicely, and we'll just need to get some more stone when we can. Right. And you don't need to use... That doesn't need any power or any wood or anything like that put in. It just does its thing as it goes along. Right, we are going to make some more wooden frames, as we are now virtually out. That'll do. So the day has gone red at the top for day 14. So we've definitely got our horde tonight. We've got our 2 bars in here. Right, now we do have a treasure, buried treasure somewhere, don't we? Just up here in the cold biome. So if we were to head to there and then just take that road straight up, we could go and dig that up. So I've just started digging here. This could actually be under the football stadium, but we should be able to get under there. I'm going to put the junk turret down because there is plenty of these lumberjacks walking around, and we know how much of a pain they can be. These, if you start digging the snow, you can see you can get these snowballs. Now they can be, you can turn them into murky water, so at the beginning of the game they can actually be very useful if you can't find a water source. So that's always worth checking out. Can't find water, you can turn them into murky water, and then from there you can turn that into boiled water with your cooking pot. We don't want to dig ourselves into too much of a hole, just in case we do get one of those lumberjacks come over and say hello. We're just going to have a quick little dig around. Make sure we always leave ourselves a way out. So there we go, build ourselves a little ramp. Right, where are we? We need to be directly over the top, so need to go in this direction slightly. Should always be about 2 blocks down. I don't think I've ever seen it more than 2 blocks down. So it should be over here somewhere. Right, there it is. A few more blocks, so there we go. As this is a treasure map, I don't know if it actually spawns zombies. I don't believe them. Oh my god, how terrible is that? I don't think it actually spawns zombies in, because that was from a treasure map we found. It wasn't from a quest, so no. But it was actually totally useless. So as we are here, let's just let's have a quick look into the football stadium as we are here, and it's nice and early in the day, and then we'll go and get ourselves set up for the Horde Night. Now you do get a lot of football zombies in here, especially if your game stage is getting nice and high, so there we go. We do like the lockers. Football helmet. I think we are going to have to invest some points into Lucky Looter. We've got 1 point in there. I think we might need more. But this actually looks like the academy to me. That is definitely the football stadium next to it. Let's Maybe it can do it as two different buildings. Right, okay. Well, we're going to try and get whatever clothes we can. That's the shorts. That was the last piece of the puzzle missing when we go to the desert biome. So we need to whack a pocket into there. And that'll be us sorted. There we go. We've got a lumberjack already. Nurse Nancy. And another pair of shorts. Right, good stuff. We've got plenty of those needles and thread, so we can make ourselves a cargo pocket. Right, nobody seems to have knocked themselves out of any of these rooms yet. So... oh, okay. I take that back. A bit of a conga line going on here. This is amazing with this sexy Saurus. Just keep on power attacking. Yes, you sorted. You sorted. Come on, big mama. Stay down there. Loot bag. Antibiotic, don't mind if I do. What are you guys just standing there for? Ah, so by the looks of it, this was a wandering horde or something that came in from outside. Off with your head and down with you. So we've nearly hit the extra point already. Okay, so that's the football stadium. I knew there was one here, so that whole bit there, and yeah, there's the pitch there. So we're not going to go into there because it will be full of running zombies, running football players. Well, we will just have a quick little look up here. Is there any more lockers? Puffer jacket. So yeah, definitely a good place to come to get your get all your stuff sorted at the beginning of the game. Right, we're going to keep one pair of shorts. There we go. Scrap a few of those. We'll check in a minute when we get away from the zombies how much that armour is actually worth. Another pair of shorts. 188, so it's not worth loads. Okay, we'll take the dye out of these. Well, that one doesn't actually have dye. That's got dye, that's got dye. That hasn't, so we'll take rid of that. We'll want to keep that, and we'll get rid of the cowboy hat. Ooh. There we go. Spider zombies. Ooh. What are you doing? Just hit him. Oh, another lumberjack. There we go. And we've got our skill point, so we can put that straight into Pummel Pete. 30% more damage, 120% more to stun damages. 5 successive hits does 100% extra damage. So now you'll see on the bottom left hand side, if we do 5 hits without missing, you'll see a little symbol turn up. And then your 5th hit will do 4 consecutive, and your 5th one will do 100 extra damage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've killed him, so it ain't gonna help us. Right, we'll leave them all to it. Right, let's go and get ready for Horde Night. So the last little bit that I thought I'd show you before the Horde Night is one of the mines that's quite close to me. It had an iron node on the top. So we started digging down just so we had a little area here. I'll put a ladder along here. So we've got iron here. Oh, and that's our pickaxe gone. But as you can see, we've got lead as well. So this side, we've got lead. So that's not actually too bad then. So we've got lead and iron right next to the base. I'll show you on the map. Be the easiest way to do it. So there's our base there. It's just down in this little pit down here. So all I've been doing is digging myself down like this, and then digging one underneath here, and then I can grab another frame and just put it down like that. So you'll find an optimum kind of area, sort of height, where all the nodes are. So here we can see all the gravel here, so that will release more. What have we got under here? So we'll have probably, there we go, we've got more iron under here on this gravel. There we go, dig that up. Oh, it's collapsing already. It's a good job I've got that book. Bit more lead over there. There we go. Oh, now that looks like nitrate to me. Is that nitrate? Oh, look at this. So we've actually got nitrate powder, lead and iron all together. Now that is quite a rare find to find that many in one. You normally find iron virtually every time you dig down. Here is mainly stone, but we need stone as well, because we need that now to make our cement mix. So stone's very useful as well. And now to have all of them, because we need lead to make the bullet tips. So that's why we need the lead. And buckshot for the shotgun. And we need the nitrate and coal to make gunpowder. So all resources that we're going to need. This looks like quite a good area, so I'm not going to bother going much deeper. If you go too deep, sometimes you start losing the nodes. You just want to keep following the gravel. So this is seems like quite a nice height. And then I'll slowly start branching off into different areas. So you just keep taking the gravel away and it reveals stuff behind it. So yeah, that looks like quite a nice little area. Nice little height there. And literally with this, all we do is make ourselves quite sure how many we're going to need. We don't need to worry so much about going so many from the bottom. There we go. A bit further. 1, 2. So I was 2 off. 2 more. Oh, I was actually 3 off. That's 1. There we go. That just brings you out to here. I actually need to put 1 more here. There we go. And then we'll grab ourselves a hatch as well. There we go. There we go. We have ourselves a little mine, built a little platform around it, just so we'll be able to hear if zombies start hitting down on this, we'll be able to hear that straight away. Whereas sometimes on the earth you can't hear it as much. But yeah, that's it. That's my mine, the first mine, first decent mine we've got set up. Right, let's go and get our weapons ready for Horde Night. So here we go then, guys. 10 in-game minutes. We got our first aid bits and bobs here. Got a coffee. In fact, we'll take our first coffee now. 10 first aid, 10 normal bandages. We've got some first aid bandages and some first aid kits. Whacked a couple of mods onto our level 5 AK just in case we got to start praying and spraying. Got a load of ammo here, loads for the pistol as well. We've got our Mr. T here, all loaded up, ready to go. We've got loads of bolts. our iron crossbow. We still need to get a better crossbow. But and we've got plenty of junk turret ammo. And our faithful baseball bat. And here we go. 10 o'clock. I've got the cobblestone on me as well. And plenty of wood to repair any of this. And the iron as well to repair these. So yep, we can reach them. That's good to know. Ooh. Loot bag. We get that? Probably a stupid idea. Oh, you right. Stop trying to go for loot. Let's get rid of this little crowd of them first. Come on, back you go. I want to get that other trapdoor open. Edgar, where are you standing on? Get that open. There we go. Got the loot. Right. Let's keep on going. So you see that green head down in the bottom left-hand corner? Consecutive hits. There we go. So that one did 100 times more damage. Right, so things seem to be looking pretty good so far. There we go. We'll do that. And we'll do that up. There we go. So a little bit of a pain. I'm hoping once we make the top one reinforced concrete, or maybe even steel, because we don't forget we can make steel now. We bought that crucible, so we can go as high as we want with that. Now the main problem with this base is going to be demolishers. That's going to cause us some real issues. But staying two blocks away is actually pretty good. Can you actually reach me? So no, I don't think they can actually reach me, but I can reach them. So that's phenomenal news. You will get the odd glitch through like that. We had that with the last Horde base. That's just a 7 days to die thing. I don't think we'll ever get over that. Right. So yeah, that's not taking much damage at all. So that's very good news. Right, get out of my way, you. And the great thing about this kind of base is that we get all the experience. So that's what we want. We want all the experience. We don't want to be giving it away to them. Look at that. 2,284 just from that little bit. Don't know if they're causing any issues out here. They are running in and out a little bit. Ah, here we go. There's the next wave. And the great thing is it only takes iron to upgrade it. Now we might look at upgrading these to steel. I do hear a vulture above me. Some of you said put bars here to shoot the vultures. Not a bad idea at all. The only downside to that is that a lot of the vultures do spit now like the cops. Maybe not at this game stage, but definitely as we go up. Oh, we got another loot bag here. 4 pain pills, okay. If we just have a look at it, how are we looking game stage wise? 46, so not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad for day 14. Level 28 as well. I think we've been doing pretty well. There we go. Get rid of your head. Now, the one thing I can't do... Ah. I hear a dog. Here we go. So this was the test. It was the dogs that could get through. Now, are we going to be able to do anything with this dog? This could be our issue. Ah, there we go. Ooh. So we did manage to kill the dog. But we need to get onto this. There we go, there's another dog coming. We can hear it. Up you get, love. There we go. We got another dog coming. There we go. Oh, and more dogs. One hit. I get on my way. I hear another one. All the mutts tonight. So it actually leaves them a nice line for the headline here. There we go. There's another mutt gone. Come on, we've got that 5. Oh, no, didn't get the 5 consecutive hits just in time. Now, if we let that go too low, I think we would need a hatch already made to upgrade. Not just the iron, but I might put that to the test at the end. Don't really want to risk that right now. Right, so I'm actually slowly getting bones because we are beating up the other dogs. Maybe I'm going to have to leave my knife. There we go. Yeah, we might have to leave our knife on our tool belt. I like the way that they're playing. Hello, where are you off to? I like the way they're playing football with the loot bags and pushing them forwards. This is the only downside to it, is this lot getting stuck in here. I can't actually see really what's going on. And we've got a loot bag there. There we go, slowly disappearing. I've just repaired that, you. There we go, loot bag. Ooh, very nice. We've got ourselves a nice little quest in there. Soon the vultures won't be an issue anyway, because we'll be able to put up a turret that will sort them out. At the moment we'll just have to sort them out at the end. This is a really cheap base to build. And it seems to be doing the job pretty well. A14, no concrete involved. There's one done. There we go. Right. Took a little bit of a battering that time. I don't know what it takes to upgrade the steel hatches. I know we need springs to make them, but we'll make one, we'll test it. Oh, here we go, spider zombie. navigate back to here. Because at the moment we've got it set on default zombies. I think that's 8 at a time. But if we've got a couple of vultures alive out there, that'll be less zombies that'll be coming in at the same time. So ideally we want to be killing them off. But like I say, we will get a turret up there to sort them out. Well, it's obviously a lot bigger more than last time. So see another loot bag there being kicked about. For this. We've taken a few hits, but nothing too bad. I'll drink another coffee in a second as soon as we got rid of this wave. Yeah, stamina's getting a little bit on the low side. We'll take a first aid kit, get that built back up. We need to repair our baseball bat. Let's just work on that. Make sure that's okay. And we've got 2 skill points. Level 30. There's 1.5 skill points. 1.5 of the XP for tonight. So far. And it's only 1:45. This. I almost feel sorry for them. They don't stand a chance. It doesn't quite beat my last base, because that one I could have really good fun because I could use my grenades for them. Look at that, that's hardly taken any damage. We upgrade that to reinforced concrete or steel. Oh, that, we'll take that. There we go. Put that one up as our backup. Right, AK sign. There we go. Did I actually let that reload? No. As always, got to wait till the animation has stopped. So used to it. All the other alphas, that wasn't a thing. You could start it loading and then just jump to another weapon. It would still load it. So something we're still getting used to. Now, one thing we could do, rather than having these, we could actually put plates in there and upgrade them to steel. That is something we could do. Then we couldn't accidentally put them down, but they won't. They'll see that as a blocked way to go through. Right, let's get these vultures sorted, or vulture. There we go. Now, is that the horde done? 1:15. I am going to go and get some food because our food is a little bit on the low side. Put that away in the animal fat. What should we have? 2 large bits of beef, I think, will do the job nicely. Cowboy boots, we'll quickly scrap those. We've got ourselves some steel as well, which is nice. We'll put away these shotgun shells a second that we got from the loot chest as well. What was this book? Sniper Volume 3. Headshots have a chance to stun and a greater chance to dismember. Well, that just says headshots. So that could be any weapon, I think. Crazy Jake. Read. Kill some zombie cheerleaders. Don't need to ask me twice. definitely do not need to ask me twice. Okay, lots and lots of old money. We've got another one here. And dukes as well. So what I like about this is we can come up here and get in this way if we need to, but we've also got the ladder. But next to no damage has been done. That's it. Any damage down here being done? Literally a tiny bit of cobblestone. A bit of damage down here done, but this, again, it's a little bit of cobblestone. That took one cobblestone. Anything to this pillar? No. A little bit to there. 3 bits of cobblestone. To repair that, and nothing to all of this. Well. Well. I think that is a winning little combination we've got going there, people. So, yeah, let's grab ourselves some cement. Where's my cement? Be in here. Loads of cement. Look at this. Thousands of cement being made. So let's do that. So that's wet now, so we can't. That'll go to normal concrete, and so will that. That's wet now. We need to wait for that to dry before we can then upgrade that to reinforced concrete. You can't make poles with rebar, but we do have some rebar frames. If you upgrade reinforced, upgrade the rebarb, it goes straight to reinforced, but it takes exactly the same amount of cement mix. So that took 10 each, and then it will take another 10 to go to reinforced. If you did it with rebarb, it takes 20 from the get-go. So it's exactly the same cost, you just don't have this drying time, because when you go to reinforced, it's got to dry again. But you can't make these bars with the rebarb, so it's the only way to make them. We could have made them with cement. Let's have a quick look. It's not a bar, is it? It's a pole. Yes, we can make wooden pole, but I think we could make pole in the cement mixer. We do that? No. So the only way you can make it is going from wood and no, I think we make them with iron. Did you do it with cobblestone? Might be one of those shapes. Let's just craft one and check, shall we? I think that's definitely the end of the horde. Yeah. Okay, so we could have done it with that and then upgraded, but again, that's more expensive. So the wood is the best way to go, because it's so easy to go and get wood. I just knocked a few trees down, 1800, just so I could do a bit more of this while I was just waiting for the Horde Night to come. So we've gone all the way around. We've done this corner. We've just got that side to do. That looks like that's the end of the horde. So we'll just wait around till 4 o'clock now. And there it is, folks. 4 o'clock in the morning. We didn't see anybody else. We got 2 points worth of experience. That's pretty similar to where we started. So tomorrow we're going to look at them. I do want to put more into Lucky Looter. We definitely need to get one into salvage operations when we're taking things apart, taking cars apart. But we got quite a good stockpiling of that at the moment. Pummel Peak would be great. At the moment, that's level 4 clubs. We would definitely want to get to level 5 clubs. And when we can, we'll scrap this baseball bat down. And I think that will give us enough parts to make a new baseball bat. That's where I'm going to leave it there, guys. Big thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. As always, any comments down below about this Horde base? What do you think? Do you reckon it's going to be fine for day 21? I personally think it's going to do just fine. That's already actually, there we go. So that's now going to reinforced concrete, and I'm just going to put that straight to steel. What am I doing? Hatch. Okay, so that takes mechanical parts, springs, and forged steel, but I don't know what it takes to upgrade it. So maybe we'll look at that as well and maybe upgrade these. But at the moment, we're doing just fine as we are. But it's when we start getting the irradiators, it might be a problem. But that's all from me. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.